What's up, YouTube family? Thank you guys for tuning back into Burr Shenanigans. My name is Chad. My wife is D, sitting here with me, back again with another great video. If you're new, subscribe to this crazy, wild family over here. It is amazing. Yeah, enough with that. We heading into my man Bill Burr. We back with the Burr. And we going into sexual.
Burr is cold in here.
Sexual
and
assault.
There must be some clovers in it. Must be.
The fact that you even thought about singing that.
Ice.
Wasn't nothing about that, like, even words, like,
because
referencing. Why did you even reference that?
Because he said Burr.
As many times we went on Bill Burr, I ain't never thought of that song in my head.
That just popped in my head right now.
It ain't never in my head. That said Bill Burr 100,000 times in the show.
Well, right now it pops up in my head, okay?
We going into sexual assault before we're rudely interrupted by D in this song.
I will sexual assault you.
And I will press charges. You want to announce it? I'm say what I'm going to do. Press charges. Locked up today. You be singing, I'm locked up.
You know what's hilarious about sexual assault?
What is so hilarious about sexual assault?
You know what's hilarious about it is how women are acting like that is a uniquely female experience. I actually, to the letter of the fucking law, within the last 2.5 years, got sexually assaulted in this business by a woman. Yeah.
Talk about it, Bill.
This is my story.
Oh, really?
I feel like I can live my truth and be brave tonight and share this with you.
Really?
It's 100% true fucking story. I was doing stand-up. I was doing a private gig. All right? Private gigs are the fucking worst. You do a public gig, anybody can show up.
I didn't even know you can do private.
It's what you can talk about, right? You do a private gig, it's like everybody grew up on the same fucking streets. All your jokes got to go right down fucking Main Street or you're bombing. So all you do is listen to the first comic to hear what's working and what isn't. You just listen to him as he's up there struggling, going, okay, they like bread. Talk about bread. Get all the bread you can. Don't make fun of the troops. Stay away from the troops, right? So that's what we're doing, right? And the host gets him going, and then he brings up the first act. Okay, she goes on stage. She's not really a comedian, more of a personality. She does her bullshit or whatever, and I'm standing there looking at my jokes, figuring out what I'm doing. She wraps it up. He goes on stage. She goes to get off. I'm thinking, okay, I'm next. I'm looking at my stuff, and she just walks right by me and just fucking, pooh, just flicked me right in the head of my dick and kept walking. Like it was nothing. Just fucking, I couldn't fucking believe it. I know what you're thinking. You're like, oh, was this a friend of yours? Was she flirting with you? Was this a joke? None of the above. You know what it was? I swear to God, it was like a bully vibe. Like she was trying to get in my head.
A bully?
Like, there you go, you little red dick. Follow that. And she just kept walking.
What?
Why you gotta call it that? Why you gotta call it that?
I just wanted to punch her in the back of the head as hard as humanly possible. Like literally make her leave her shoes. You know? But the other side of my brain's like, oh, no, dude, you can't do that. You can't do that. It's a woman. And it's just spitball. Well, fucking boot her in the ass then. Boot her in the ass. Can't hit her, dude. Can't hit her. It's a woman. Well, fucking tell somebody. Tell somebody.
Oh, no.
And all I'm thinking is like, dude, I'm a guy.
You're right. What you gonna say? She
flicked me in my tell anybody. Nobody gives a shit what happens to a guy. I'm gonna walk up to another man and be like, excuse me, sir, but she just flicked me in my pee-pee, and I didn't like that one bit. No, sir, I didn't like that at all. No, I didn't. All the guy's gonna be like, dude, if she did that to me, I would have taken my balls out too. Be like,
hey, always say that.
Fucking sports bar up top, Super Bowl. Hey, right? That's all I would have got, right?
Yeah, that's true.
So now I'm standing there. I'm waiting to go on stage.
That's me.
The dude's doing my intro. I'm trying to think about jokes about bread, and the tip of my dick is still stinging. This is the world I'm in.
What kind of flick did he get?
And right as he's going to bring me on, all of a sudden she came walking out because she was going to go back out to her fucking car. And that's when my brain started firing up again with some ideas. Started thinking shit that I never thought before in my life. Going like, dude, there she is.
Where'd you go?
Flick her in the box. Do it, man. Equal rights. She did it to you. You do it back to her. It started making sense.
Does he?
Fuck that. You flick my dick. I'm going to flick your clit. That's right. I'll fucking hit the man in the boat. Drop down, uppercut to the bush.
The bush?
I think I'm the kind of person who just can flick my dick and walk away like it ain't shit, right? And it was making sense till right when she got there. Finally, I just started thinking of all the sporting events I had watched. And I realized that the referee only sees the retaliation. He never sees the first aggression. And then you have to go to the yellow card, whatever the fuck you people do over here, right? You go to the penalty box. So I let her go, and I went out on stage. I did my shit. But here was the thing. For the next 3 fucking days, I'm driving around L.A., and I'm losing my fucking mind. You know? I'm fucking screaming at the windshield.
He's a victim
saying all
now.
the shit that I wanted to say, but didn't say it in the moment, you know? And it wasn't because, this is the thing. It wasn't because she touched me. You know what I mean? I don't give a fuck about that.
Because
all
you
right?
did it
When
back.
I was a kid, I had a paper route, and I was an altar boy. You know? Yeah. You're gonna have to do a little bit better. Flick my dick over my jeans and my underwear. It's like, are we gonna do this or what? Like, what is happening here? It's the fact that she thought she could bully me. So after like fucking 3 days of this shit, I had a splitting headache, and I started realizing, like, wait a minute, she's winning this thing. You know? Here I am.
She
still
messed
thinking
him
about
up.
this shit. She's probably gone on to like, I don't know, flick 30 to 40 dicks since she's been with me. I just give a fuck about me. So, you know
So
what I
she's
did?
out here
Drove
just
home
flicking
to my
dicks,
house,
huh?
There was nobody home. I went upstairs, I closed the door, and I just sat down and I meditated on it, and I just forgave her.
No, he didn't.
I did.
No, hell no. I don't
I
believe
just
it.
pictured her as a little 5-year-old girl crying because her alcoholic dad, you know, wouldn't hug her or something. And she's just standing there
He
crying
was-
like, "But Daddy, I love you."
Really?
He's like, "Get away from me. I never wanted children." And then he walked through his screen door and he like face planted into this above ground pool. And he had a tool belt on. And it just sort of pulled him under. And she ran out, she grabbed his foot, and she was pulling and his boot came off, and she sat down, and she just watched him slowly drown.
That's what he came up with to get him from that.
I don't know what happened after that. I just felt like this weight lift off of my chest.
Oh my.
So there you go, all you tough guys over here in England. Don't be afraid to meditate, man. I'm telling you.
God.
You can let a lot of stuff go.
Oh my God. So instead of just talking to her,
I would have flicked her right.
he came up with a whole
I
made
feel
up
like
story.
if she flicked him in his head down there, he should have flicked her in her head up there.
And I would have caught her with, you remember China, the wrestler? She had that special rest in peace to China. Remember, she used to hit that boom right there. That was her signature, right in the nuts. I would have came. She'd have came by. She had a skirt on. She'd have came by. She'd have walked by. And got on her knee and
A
just
squirt on?
a skirt.
You said a squirt.
If you listen with your headphones on, you can hear. I'd have got on her knee and just ugh. And it'd be like, why are you fisting her? She just flicked my dick.
Oh my god.
So you want to look sideways?
It's the way you said it.
That's what they gonna say. That's what it's gonna look like. If my fist is underneath, it's gonna look like that's what's going
Oh
on.
my gosh. Anyways,
But
this
dang,
was
that's
a good
crazy.
one. I like this one.
It is different for dudes though, cause I'm not dude that'll say that. Like if they did it to me, you know, I'll just, you know, that's what dudes say. That's what we say. Like if it was me, like you know,
I flicked it the other day and you got all butthurt and
that's
went off.
you though. You be grabbing it and flicking it all the time. That's some random
No,
chick.
oh, it hurt my stomach.
Cause you socked me in it that time. That
No,
wasn't no
I didn't.
freaking.
I kept checking.
But the thing is, you know what I'm saying? Why is it always different for dudes? We can't be sexually assaulted. We
Y'all be smacking girls' booties and stuff?
When have I smacked a booty?
I don't know.
But then you say y'all like I'm just out here smacking booties
You
on a
didn't
day.
do that in junior high?
No, I went out here running around smacking booties. You seen what happened in the wood?
Oh. They used to do that in our junior high. They used to
I
smack
bet they
booties.
did. I was trying not to go to jail. I'm not smacking nobody's butt. That's all I need. You say it like we can just run around smacking booties. That's just one more thing they can just add.
They didn't smack my booty, but I used to see people
You went
whose
to a
booties
bad
get
school.
smacked.
That's why.
They never smacked
Went
my
to a
booty.
bad ass school. Smacking booties. You're supposed to be there learning, getting educated.
It was during, like, you were
I
in
bet
class.
it was. Bet it was. Just.